It's Taco Man's. Today I'm going over my Pelican Trek 45 sled and the modifications I did to turn it into a pulk sled, which I use to haul gear for winter camping. Let's talk about it. The Pelican Trek 45 holds a capacity of 71 liters and up to 130 pounds. The sled itself weighs 6 pounds. It's about 45 inches long, 20 inches wide, and 8 inches high. I got this sled for the sole purpose of hauling my hot tent and stove for winter camping, since they're too big and heavy to put into my backpack. Here's the modifications I did to make that happen. First, I needed a way to strap gear down to the sled. To do that, I drilled a bunch of holes around the perimeter of the sled and ran a long paracord, basically threading it in and out of each hole. The end results are these short sections of rope available as tie-down points. Then I picked up a cheap bungee net and some bungee cords from Amazon, and they work great to secure my gear. Next, I needed a way to pull the sled. I decided to use an X design, which is pretty common for pulk sleds. To make this, I picked up a couple of half-inch PVC pipes, cut them to 5-foot lengths, and spray painted them black. I also drilled a hole near the end of each pipe. Then I drilled 4 more holes at the front of the sled. I ran a rope through the sled, into the pipe, and out the drilled hole, and tied knots at the ends to secure them. I attached 2 carabiners to the front knots, which will allow me to hook them into my backpack. And I added a Velcro strap to keep the pipes in an X shape. The X design is especially useful for turning, since it gives a really good controlled feel, almost like driving with a trailer attached. It's also helpful for downhills, as the X helps keep the sled in line. Now for more extreme downhills, the sled will definitely turn to one side. So the last thing I did was I took the rope that originally came with the sled and attached it to the back tie-down points. It's basically a secondary pull rope, so someone can hold the back end of the sled to keep it aligned. Overall, this was a quick and cheap design to turn my regular Pelican sled into a winter camp pulk sled. I spent about $20 in materials for the modifications, and the sled has been great for 3 winter camping seasons so far. The sled glides really well in the snow, and it helps a lot that you're pulling your gear as opposed to carrying it. Now don't get me wrong, it's definitely a workout to snowshoe in fresh powder with a fully loaded sled, but that's the cost of this type of fun. So now that you've seen this, would you make your own pulk sled? Or if you already have one, did you do anything different? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, and vibe. I'll catch you on the next Taco Man's out. Peace.